Take me through how crazy this week was for you, and you've been thrust right into the Yankees Red Sox rivalry. And oh, what do you know? You have them again this weekend. Are you enjoying it?
Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you. Outside of the interviews and stuff, I haven't paid a single bit of attention to it. I'm just trying to get ready for Saturday. Because the Yankees are the first team that I've gone against twice in the big leagues, let alone back-to-back outings. So that's where my focus has been. It's been a lot of fun to be a part of the rivalry. I It's blown up, and I think it was blown up a little more than it needed to be. It was kind of just a lot of fun enjoying the first round, but yeah, no, just ready for Saturday.
All right. I mean, I didn't even want to bring this up, but I just have to. Like, I loved your quote. I thought it was awesome. When you said it, I was like, dude, he plays for the Red Sox. He grew up a Red Sox fan. I mean, let's go. Like, this is what I want in baseball. Like, I played for the Red Sox for like 3 months, and in those 3 months, I never seen fans that hated another organization as much as Red Sox fans hate Yankee fans, and vice versa. So you're in the middle of it. You grew up a Red Sox fan, dude. I have no problem with what you said. And listen, the fact that the Yankees, it made them mad. So what? They play for the other team. You're not there to help them out, right? You're not there to give them money. They're trying to take money out of your pocket. You're trying to get them out. So I loved it. I'm saying I loved it, and that's it. I love it. We need more of that. Damn it, we need more trash talking.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it was never a shot at any of the guys in that other dugout or their org. I mean, it was just grew up a Red Sox fan, and I mean, y'all seen everything going on. It From my personal experiences in pro ball, especially, I said what I said. I stand by what I said, and it's supposed to be a fun rivalry. They're two very passionate fan bases, and you know we're supposed to be slugging it out on the field, and that's what we're doing.
So I used to work in the Red Sox organization in the minor leagues. How much do they talk about it? How much do they talk about that with you guys when you go into play Somerset, when you're in Portland, when you go into Scranton and play the Yankees?
Don't really talk about it much. It's more of we know who they're affiliated with. It's kind of just part of coming up. You feel it starting to kind of grow, and especially you get to the upper levels. There's big names on both sides, so you know what's going on, but they don't really preach it a whole lot. It's just kind of player led.
True. Hey, listen, I didn't play for the Red Sox in the minor leagues, but there was when you played a team in your division, you kind of knew. I came up with the Twins, and we played the Indians, Guardians, Tigers. You kind of knew, like, hey, this is going to be our future competition. We want to beat these guys and show that we're better. So I get it from an organizational standpoint. I got to ask you this about your father. Is there anything you want to clear up? Because I want to know what happened here because I don't know. I mean, is there anything with your dad that I don't know? There's fact checking going on and all kinds of stuff. What do you want to say about this?
I mean, I addressed it yesterday. It is what it is. They're trying to find stuff that happened in the early '90s and lower level minor league baseball. So it's like I don't care what they say. I I've never really cared what the media 2 hours south of here says, anyways. Uh, so I mean, at the end of the day, it hasn't phased me at all. I'm just ready to go for Saturday.
What did your dad say? What did he say? Have you talked to him and said, "Hey, Dad, like, this is going on. Is what do I do here?" Or you're like, "Yeah, it's my dad. I love him. I don't care. Father's Day is on Sunday. I'm gonna pitch great on Saturday for you."
It's been more of that. It's you know, I don't even care enough to even bring it up. I mean, it's like at the end of the day, he's my dad. I'm ready to go on Saturday, enjoy Father's Day with him on Sunday, and I mean, I could not care less.
Hey, Hunter, how much of an impact has your dad had on your career? Like, what does he think about this right now? Because obviously, I think the other part of the equation here is not many guys get to pitch for their favorite organization. You're doing that right at the jump of your career. Both teams are good again, which is not always the case either, right? Like the Red Sox are rising back up. So, has he been talking to you a lot about how, like, of course, you've got to focus on what you've got at hand, but you're also playing out your dream here?
Yeah, I mean, kind of your first point. My dad means everything to my career. He literally taught me everything I know about pitching. He's been my coach from when I was little, but more so He taught me to be the man that I am, and I'm forever thankful for that. Um, whatever they say or whatever is going on is not going to change how I feel about my dad. Forever grateful to him. But yeah, then getting to pitch in Fenway, especially for my debut, that was insane. Loved it. Um, but I mean, it's a dream come true. And even last weekend, getting to start Sunday night baseball in Yankee Stadium, rubber match. I mean, that was a big game going against a guy like Rodon. Like, that's what you dream of. And so it's been a whirlwind. I wouldn't change a single thing about my rookie year so far. And just looking forward to like just continuing.
How much does that feeling change, though? Because just the other day, Will Smith was asked after the game. Will Smith, the catcher of the Dodgers, after a big Padres-Dodgers game that was back and forth in San Diego, place was ruckus. He was like, yeah, it felt just like kind of another game. And I was kind of like, you might have prepared for like it was another game. But what is that? What is the difference in that rivalry? What's the difference when you come into the stadium or when you go out to the field? What is that feeling that you feel?
That the LA Padres rivalry is great, but I mean, at the end of the day, the Red Sox Yankees is the rivalry that you think of whenever you think about baseball. I think it's just there's so much history, there's so much passion that I hope I kind of always have that edge of like, man, it's the Yankees, I want to go beat them. I again, I've been up in the show for a month and a half, 2 months now, so not a whole lot of experience to tell you or kind of go off of, but I'm I'm pretty sure I'm gonna always kind of have that edge and enjoy the rivalry.
Hunter, as someone that played for a little bit of time, you don't ever lose that edge, okay? Because that's one of the great things about baseball is I think, or not, sorry, one of the non-great things about baseball, I think sometimes players lose that edge a little bit because you get jaded and you, after a little bit of time, you're like, oh, this doesn't mean as much. Don't ever lose that, because people ask me, playing for the White Sox, we played the Cubs, it was always a big deal, right? No matter what. So if you grew up a Red Sox fan and you don't like the Yankees, don't ever lose that edge. Stick with it and don't lose it, because it should mean something. Like, you were a fan. You know what these fans are going through for the Red Sox, right, when they play the Yankees. So don't lose that. But I'm also going to give you this advice. Don't make some games too big and some games too low, right? This isn't the playoffs, but just kind of, yes, they will always have the edge when there's certain games and you know about it, but also don't lose the edge for some other games, because you don't want to have, oh man, a great Yankees start and you're all hyped up, and then the next start you're pitching against the Rockies and you're like, oh, well, right? So just you'll learn. You're young. You just try to level it out and you'll be fine, because I've seen your stuff. Your stuff is good. Just don't lose the edge.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that's kind of, I told that, or I was talking to Crochet about that, and I was like, man, like, as a Red Sox going into Yankee Stadium in a game like that, Sunday Night Baseball, like, you feel like, outside of playoffs, like, that's like the best road environment you're gonna get. But he just kind of reminded me, is like, hey, like, yeah, great environment, great game, but at the end of the day, every time you get up on that mound, you have a job to do.
If you're one of those on-the-go people, or you're skipping meals but you don't want to, there's got to be a quicker solution. We've got one for you. It's called Huel. I'm going to take a swig. Cheers to Huel. This is the Black Edition, plant-based as well. Good for me. But what do you like about it?
I like the nutrition of it, and the replacement meal is great for me. Someone always on the go, like, man, I can just grab one of these out of my fridge, lunch, breakfast, whatever it takes, whatever meal I'm not going to have time to eat. It fills me up, and it tastes great. You know why? Because it tastes like milkshake, ice cream, whatever you want to call it, whatever flavor you get is delicious.
35 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, 27 vitamins and minerals, low sugar. You can get yourself 15% off plus a free gift for new customers using the exclusive FT code FOUL, F-O-U-L, at Huel.com/FOUL. Please see our description for terms and conditions. Skip the stress, not the nutrition. Try Huel today for complete nutrition, bottled.
All right, you're one of the rookies that probably didn't get quite the fanfare as the other rookies that have come up. Christian Campbell got a big extension. Marcelo Myers' family, his seats were right next to the dugout. Obviously, Roman Anthony, they got signs made for him. They didn't get any big old signs for Hunter Dobbins when you made your debut. Do you think it's funny that those guys got seats right next to the dugout? Did your family get seats for your Fenway debut right next to the dugout?
No, but I mean, I feel like pitchers and hitters are a little different. You know, my family had the seats right behind home plate, so they really got to watch every pitch, be a part of that. The big three guys, you know, I've come up with Roman and Marcelo pretty much the whole way. So I mean, I loved seeing their families there. Campbell, I wasn't there for his debut, obviously, but you know, everything that they got, they deserved 100%. I'm extremely happy with how my debut went. My wife got to be there, my mother-in-law, my mom, dad, little brother. Like, I got to enjoy that moment, and they were kind of up there behind home plate where even I could see them as I was pitching. So, no, I'm completely happy with how it was.
All right. Now, you've played with all these guys at different spots in their career. What's one superhero trait that each of them has that's different?
I would say Marcelo's ability to slow the game down. Like, ever since I first played with him in Salem, he never lets the game get too big or speed up on him. Um, Roman, I've never seen baseballs hit the way that he hits them. It's insane. I feel like every time he touches the ball, it's 100 plus off the bat. Um, and I'd say Campbell, just his versatility. I mean, I don't think I've seen the dude do anything and struggle, really. I mean, I know he's uh, going through kind of the learning curve of the big leagues. We all are as rookies. But I mean, the dude is like, even like in the middle of all that, I still love turning around and seeing him behind me because I knew that dude was giving me everything he had.
Love that.
No, well, let's ask the question: who's going to be the best one?
Whoa.
Which one's going to be the best?
This is my straight up honest answer, not the politically correct answer. I think all three are going to be absolute huge impacts in Boston for a long time. I can't even tell you who's going to be better. I mean, all three of them do things that I've never seen people do.
The answer is Roman Anthony because he's from Florida, Hunter. I'm just going to give you the right answer. Okay,
biased.
that's
don't
always
know,
if
that's
someone's from Florida, they're always the right answer. Okay, so he's from Florida. I don't think the other two are. So that's the answer.
Oh, if there was a guy from Texas in the equation, I'd go with him. But
see, that's exactly how it works, right? I get it. I get it. So I want to talk to you about Texas Tech. You went to Texas Tech. Was it Davis Martin? Didn't Davis Martin go to Texas? The guy we had in spring training for the White Sox. Davis Martin, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So were you there at the same time?
no, he was, I believe, the year before me is when he got drafted.
Okay. And then my next question is, I'm sure you saw Texas Tech was in the College World Series for women, the Women's Softball World Series. They lost to Texas, right? What's her name? Brianna Kennedy? She's the one, the pitcher? Nigeri Kennedy, yeah. She's the one that strikes everybody out. Patrick Mahomes gave her $1 million. Did Patrick Mahomes give you guys $1 million when you played at Texas Tech?
When I was there, that was still illegal. So
sure it was.
So no, we didn't get any of that. No, but that she deserved all of that. She and that whole team did a great job representing the school. But no, we didn't get any of that while I was there. Hopefully, we get some of that flowing into the baseball program here pretty soon.
There you go.
She's the best. She's got to be the best pitcher ever out of Texas Tech, right? Is she the best pitcher ever out of Texas Tech?
Softball, yeah.
Okay.
Certainly the richest.
And I think we just went and got like some All-American from UCLA or something like that. So they're reloading for sure. So,
dang, I got to get on that payroll.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Hey, who did you watch, Hunter? Who did you watch growing up, or who's your favorite pitcher? And have you met him?
I haven't met him, just missed him with the Red Sox. I grew up watching Michael Wacha. I watched him when he was at Texas A&M because I grew up there. And, you know, I just loved the way that he played the game, and then the way that he's kind of just gone about his business in the big leagues. It's been fun to watch, and it's a guy that I've kind of looked up to my whole time coming up.
I like it. My last one, So kind of going back to where we started, Jazz Chisholm said, I love trash talk in baseball. Like, let's do this, right? And he's definitely the guy who speaks the loudest on the Yankees side. Do you feel like our game has enough of that? On our show, we always say, we'll have a situation like this, and we're like, that's Tuesday in the NBA. And like, you're just entering your career. You want to pay it forward. It's not like you're trying to get anyone in trouble, but like it does make the game much more interesting when there is the real rivalry going on. Do you feel that way? Like, can you take a step outside and look in at our league as you just entered it and say, hey, maybe we should be doing a little bit more of this because it does draw up interest and make a game in June much more interesting?
I mean, there's a line, right? I think we're competitors. We're in the top, fraction of percentage what we do. And, as long as we don't cross that line, we have some fun with it. Like kind of Jazz and I, like neither one of us took it like personally. We're out there, me versus him that night, but after that, it's done. It's over with. It was a lot of fun. I think, some friendly banner, playful stuff like that would be great for the game. Be a lot of fun, adds to it. But now, yeah, we got to make sure we don't cross that line.
Hey, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.